Hey, today we're going to Massachusetts. And a lot of people don't really think about Massachusetts when they think about wine, but the state has been growing in reputation, especially in the last 5 to 10 years. The place we're going today is Aaronap Cellars. It's owned by Noel Powell, and it's in Westford, Massachusetts, up near the New Hampshire border. This is possibly one of the smallest wineries that we've been to, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it. He makes some very unique wines, but I'll tell you what, they were absolutely a stunner. I wasn't sure whether we were going to do with this or not, but after we had the wines, there was no question Aaronap Cellars was going to be on the Stroopwaffle. I was joined in tasting Aaronap Cellars by John Crabtree, who was driving. Friend Rich Sursich joined us later to help us drink the wine. Aaronap Cellars is a micro-winery located in Westford, Massachusetts. Owner and winemaker Noel Powell has several passions: art, history, and science. He fell in love with wine after living in Southern California and studied enology at the University of California, Davis. With his wife's approval, Noel established Aaronap Cellars in 2011. In 2017, Noel assumed oversight of the Chase Hill Vineyard in Lancaster, Massachusetts. Located on a stone's throw from the Wachusett Reservoir, this 3-acre vineyard was planted in 2013 with Marquette and Arundel, followed by Chambourcin in 2015. Chase Hill is now the estate vineyard for Aaronap Cellars. Aaronap also sources grapes grown in Massachusetts from coastal vineyards in South Dartmouth, Mass. The vineyard was first planted in 2005 and 2006 on 8 acres. Further plantings in 2014 expanded the vineyard to 10 acres. Noel started working with owner Dave Nielsen in 2017, allowing Aaronap to expand its offerings using Massachusetts fruit. Aaronap is probably one of the smallest wineries we've been to. I first started tasting Aaronap back in 2018. I was really impressed with the Stonewall White. This blend of 95% Seyval Blanc and 5% Aramella come from the coastal vineyards in Dartmouth, Mass. It's a refreshing, dry white wine made with real finesse. This is a crisp, dry, lots of pineapple, rhubarb, tropical fruits. They all come through with a lovely floral touch. Really lovely wine. Rich, John Crabtree, and I were really impressed with the Aaronap rosés. We drank them faster than we thought we did. Fresh, bright, and easy drinking. These wines are made with fruit from the estate at Chase Hill Vineyard, 100% Marquette. It was aged 12 months in stainless steel, bottle aged for an additional 9 months. A dry rosé of Marquette. It's pink, loaded with strawberry, cherry, raspberry, a hint of rhubarb, a little bit of citrus at the end. Wonderful. The fruit lingers for a nice long time. Petite Pearl is a grape that hails from the Midwest. It was developed by Tom Plotcher at the Minnesota vineyard. I must admit, before this I had not tasted a Petite Pearl I had liked. Noel insisted we try it, and we humored him. Wow, it was fantastic. The wine is made from 100% Petite Pearl, hand-picked. The clusters were destemmed and fermented with RP15 yeast. After 14 days, the wine was pressed, aged in a flex tank, and then went through malolactic fermentation in a stainless steel tank. It was then aged for 12 months, 25% in new oak and 75% in flex tank. Really fabulous wine. Really love this Petite Pearl. Almost tasted like a Syrah. Really impressive. I first tried Revolution Road Red back in 2018. On April 19, 1775, the Westford militia marched to face the British Army at the Battle of Concord. Along the road to revolution, those brave patriots passed the property that would eventually become the home of Aaronap Cellars. $2 from the sale of every bottle is donated to the Westford Historical Society. 77% Cabernet Franc, 23% Petit Verdot are sourced from Bond Stowers Vineyard in Tiverton, Rhode Island. It's aged 12 months in 2-year-old French oak barrels and bottle aged for an additional 6 months. Aromas of raspberry, red currants, plum, black pepper come right off at you. It's really well structured. You got cranberries, again, the black pepper, red cassis, just all come through as advertised. This is a big, lush wine. It's balanced, it's complex, it's got flavor that lasts. This is their top of the line flagship red, and it lives up to its billing. So those are the wines that we had. I hope you enjoyed that little thing. Again, he makes a small production. We're talking about 1,000 cases in a good year, but you're going to have a lot of fun finding him, especially if you're running around New England. And he makes wonderful wines. Really just a complete shocker. Great stuff. Really great to meet Noel. And we had a really good time drinking his stuff. So, and you will too. Have a good one. Well, that's it for this edition of the Great American Winery Stroopwaffle. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll come back soon. And in the meantime, drink local.